All right, this is my first time ever trying to make a YouTube video, but I'm pretty handy. So what we're gonna do here today is we have to actually manually remove this off of the screw head. You remove the cover here and then take the screw off. We're gonna take apart a Bosch mixer. And the first thing you got to do is find something that can pry away the edges of the plastic. The screwdriver, you've got to pull this away like this and then lift the rubber back out and then pull it off of the screw head here. They're all the same style, so you don't have to worry about keeping them in order. And then you're going to get a flathead screwdriver and you're going to take each one of the screws off here like so, like this. Next thing you're going to need is an adjustable wrench or looks like an 8mm maybe, and take these off. What do you have to tell me when you're videoing?
It's videoing, Dad.
Okay, well, you zoom in here, and you're going to take these heads off on the nuts.
Dad, your hands
And
are
the
on
nuts
the
will
way.
come off here like that, and then
There.
this should come free from the unit like this. I hope you're doing a good job here, Grant, videoing this.
So right now he's opening it up.
And the unit comes free.
Dad, you forgot to tell
Free
them.
up the case.
You forgot to tell them why we're doing this.
So the reason we're doing this is the unit just stopped working completely. So inside here we have,
Matty?
is your video still going? Remember your video. Okay, so there's a belt that drives this guy. Wow.
There is?
Look at this, quite the process here. All right, so the brushes must have gone bad.
That's pretty old.
All right, go ahead and pause it because I don't know how to do the rest of it.
It's running.
Okay, so in order to free this, there's very little space. So you're gonna free this so you can take the bottom of the case off like this. Because otherwise you can't separate this
So this is a very
from
old
the
Bosch.
okay, Grant, don't talk while I'm doing it too, okay, buddy?
Okay. What's that?
That is the power cable that's coming through. So
Oh, right here.
then you got to free the knob to come off of here, and behind the knob there's a couple of screws. They're gonna come loose. Shoot, we gotta find that other screw.
What other screw?
The second
It's
one.
right here.
There we go, the tiny one. We won't want to lose these.
Yep.
So the power control knob is free. And then the whole unit looks like, oh, video, come on,
I forgot.
focus. The full
Oh,
unit comes free. Wow, there's paper inside here. Oh, that's not super encouraging. So let's show how this is. The paper sits down there like that.
Yep.
There's a seal, okay. And wow,
So
What a mess.
this is the system.
it looks like it's leaked inside here and it's gotten all dirty, and that was causing the issue down inside the motor in here.
I think I know why. Because Mom was always making cookies.
Honey, it's not Mom's fault.
No, but
Honey, stop. All right. So for sure there's an issue with these brushes. That's the problem here. The brushes are all dirty. and that's the problem. So we need brushes. The brushes are those pieces right in there on the motor, and that is the definite issue. So we're gonna try to clean those. Okay, continuing on here. To free up and get into these brushes, you've gotta disconnect the top blender unit attachment that goes onto the shaft of the motor. And to do that, you're gonna loosen these screws right here on this. These are gonna come off, and then it's, no, the 1/4" drive, the smallest one, sweetheart. That's 3/8, that's a huge set. Go get the smallest set we've got, the smallest box we've got. Go on, take that one. No, something I said here in the video is wrong. To free the brushes, you don't have to disconnect the top. You can remove the brushes by carefully prying them with a small flathead screwdriver, carefully removing them from the housing. So that's not correct what I said.
Okay.
So we need to get these brushes off, and the blender unit attachment on the motor does not want to come off without removing the whole motor. So we're gonna go ahead and remove it because the unit doesn't work anyway, so pretty confident it's the brushes that are on the motor. Not sure though if we're gonna be able to get it to clean up or not on the brushes when we clean them. We're gonna try. Right, Grant?
Yep.
So are you filming this little spot here? What
Yep.
What did you want to say? What do you want to say, honey? You can just say it on the video.
So, probably as you would say, I would be your little helper,
Yep,
helping you with the video.
Right. Mm-hmm.
As you know, you can go onto my YouTube channel.
Well, we're not going to talk about your YouTube channel right now, okay?
Okay.
But we can post to talk about your videos. What do you want to talk about on your channel? Your guys?
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, removing the washers right here. These are tiny little lock washers. All right, go ahead and pause it.
Okay.
Okay, the last thing you have to free this base is this electrical connection right here. It comes off. There's all this shield paper. I think it's got to be to insulate it in some way. And then I'm going to remove it this way here. Okay, the issue here for sure is these brushes. They've gotten gummed up inside there. It's almost like gum, or like just the stuff from the blender's gotten down in there. You take them and you pry them out. The springs aren't even working on the inside of them anymore. They're just totally stopped. So that's the problem. We got to get, got to clean them, soak them, clean them. I think I might have to buy new ones, the issue. Okay, here's the reassemble on it. Basically, I got some brake cleaner, and they move around now. They're free. I used brake cleaner and carburetor cleaner. Hope I don't regret that, but I'm just cleaning metal parts and shining them up. They're free and clean using Q-tips, and now we're putting it back together. Okay, reassembly, putting it back together the way we took it apart. Okay, here's the final completion. As you put this back together, you've got to make sure that the knob with the screws come in the right alignment. There's a piece of paper that's an insulator here that you'll have to line up as you put that on. Note that the tabs right here, these tabs line up here and here on this guard plastic spacer that comes back. And then as you put the unit back together, you're gonna have to line up this gasket and the blender attachment, which is, you know, part of the motor. Fittings come in here and here, lining everything up. The cool thing about this is I cleaned all the brushes, cleaned out all the gunk. What happened was able to get it to run just fine. So that's the end result. It saved me $100 at least. And I'm sure this has happened to your Bosch too. And I hope this video helps you. We'll show the final completion. Okay, here's the finished product. Note when you tighten this up, this will come all the way up in here. And then there's these are little covers, so you can actually put the screws in and put the rubber piece on this way and tighten it down. And that's it. Hope it works well for you. You have to actually manually remove this off of the screw head. You remove the cover here and then take the screw off.